What's up, everybody? Typical Gamer here with your daily GTA 5 news, and today is a very exciting day for GTA 5 news because the Grand Theft Auto Online trailer came out and it has a ton of cool information and a ton of stuff that you're going to want to know because it looks absolutely stunning. Alright, now this video is going to be a breakdown and analysis of everything in that trailer. There's a bunch more exciting and amazing news that came out today as well, but that's not featured in this trailer, so I'm going to cover that in another video today, so be sure to stay tuned for that. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to press that like button and to subscribe for more daily, top-notch GTA 5 videos. So this is going to be quite the lengthy video because there is a lot of information, a lot of things to see in the video that was given today. Now, to start off from the gameplay trailer where we saw the end and there was that multiplayer portion, we do see the apartment from the outside view. So this is the apartment you can go inside, and this is the one apartments you could buy. Alright, and then we also see the jet from before that we saw pass by in the trailer, and a nice overview of the city, beautiful sunlight, nice clouds and stuff like that. Now here we have the Bullet GT that looks customized with blue and orange. We also have the bikers on a yellow bike, but pay attention to their helmets. It looks like they're customized, one with a skull helmet and the other one with another design that you can't really see. Now in this video, it seems like they're escaping the police. Nothing really new here. You can see the nice police cruisers that we know have been in the game. You could also see the helicopter, the buzzard, flying behind them, and the police have set up a roadblock. Roadblocks will be back, especially in multiplayer, so you could always toggle on police like in GTA 4. And look at these beautiful explosions and explosion animations like I had in my vehicle damage video. You could see that the cars don't instantly turn into a black mush, but rather have cracked paint, and they retain their color, so it looks a lot more realistic. You can also see the wheels are on fire, and it looks far more realistic than GTA 4. I'll leave it at that. Here in this shot, the only thing you can really notice is the private jet flying relatively low, and nothing too interesting there, but a cool shot nonetheless. Here is a very interesting shot. There's a bunch of boats, planes, there's a jet ski in the back, and you can see the underwater vehicle. So that means you can go underwater and you can explore the ocean with your pals online. It's really cool. Here you'll see that there is a train, so I'm going to assume that you can commandeer this train for your weird rampages and possibly for some missions and stuff like that online. Here you'll notice that you have this guy from single player. I'm not sure of what his name is. But also notice in the background you'll see the Illuminati symbol with the man's watching you, and a couple other things like superheroes with hilarious names like Brown Streak and Impotent Rage. And it'll seem like single player characters have their own effect on the game, and it's sort of like its own multiplayer storyline. And it looks like your characters are going to be in cutscenes, so that's going to be quite interesting. See, here we have a gunfight, the first one we've seen in multiplayer, and you can see that there are very fluid cover animations from the woman and this guy in purple over here covering behind the car, and there's also very fluid death animations when he does kill those guys, and when the guy on his team dies, it's pretty fluid. Alright, again, look at this beautiful explosion. The car explodes twice. You could also see the weapon wheel here where he pulls out, well, he has the AP pistol with extended clip, and it shows the stats on the side over there, and it shows you what's increased with the mods that you have, and it also has the advanced rifle with the extended clip, which has better stats. I just wanted to say that the killing animation here really just made me want to play some multiplayer. And here you'll see that there is going to be some of the activities and mini games from single player in multiplayer, so that's really good to know for a lot of us who are wondering that. Here's a beautiful view just showing you really the size of the map and how big and detailed it's going to be. This guy's jumping off his bike and is going to go base jumping with the rest of these guys. Well, it's not really base jumping, it's parachuting at that point, but that looks very fun. Here you can see that your character actually is flown in. That's the story. So multiplayer is going to have its own little storyline attached to it, which is going to be pretty cool, and your character is always going to be customized to the cutscenes, right? We can also expect to play tennis in multiplayer with your friends, which is going to be pretty cool. I mean, you don't really need to buy any other games at this point. I think I could just stop the video. You'd be like, yeah, I'm just playing Grand Theft Auto for the rest of my life. Thanks. So here's Lamar talking to your multiplayer character. Like I said, it's sort of going to be like a storyline, probably separate from single player, and it's going to be customized to your character. In this next scene, we'll see a big logger light truck, which is pretty cool, and it looks like this area is below an airport because you can see that radar dish up there spinning. So over here you can notice the police officer has hit his own kind and has caused some decent damage to the vehicle, and that vehicle damage does look pretty good, so I just wanted to touch up on that. You could also see Noose vehicles on the side over here, and what I believe to be well, Noose is SWAT, just in case you didn't know, and you could also see these Noose hiding behind the wheels of those new vehicles. Now here I want to focus a bit more on the mini map, and on the mini map you can see icons on the map for haircuts, clothes, Los Santos customs, races, houses, a P for possibly parking, maybe your parking garage, base jumping, looks like a skull and crossbones, I'm not sure what that will be, and there's a star on the map as well. You can also see a large truck in the background, as you guys, I know some of you like to see the vehicles, the new vehicles and stuff like that. And this very lovely cheetah car. Now over here you'll notice the white van pull up, and you'll see 4 people get out of there, so that means that you could put people in the back, which is pretty cool. And they're also going to be performing a heist on the bank. So yes, you and your friends can now perform heists on banks and probably other institutions like that. You could also rob convenience stores, gas stations, liquor stores and stuff like that too. You do get wanted levels, so be careful when you do that. As you're also able to see, you can wear masks for these heists, which is going to help you get away from the cops. See, multiplayer deathmatch has all the normal icons on the radar, and it's just some really cool gameplay here. Nothing we haven't really seen. You can see that car explode on the side, which is pretty cool, and the shooting animations are really fluid and nice. Here we have the multiplayer characters playing golf, so you can play golf with your friends. Again, I don't think you need any other games after this one. Now here's where another interesting, this is probably my favorite part of the trailer. There's going to be co-op missions, special co-op missions that you and your friends can partake in. And as you can see here, I just want to point out the Jeep has those extra lights on them. That's possibly a customization option. And while on the topic of customization, it looks like there is lights in the wheel well of this vehicle. It could be the lights on the runway, but this one looks to be exactly in the wheel well. You could also notice the guy jumping over the hood, so there's the animation for getting over the hood of your car. You could also notice the wings of the plane being blown off and the amount of detail in there, and it doesn't look like the black charred mess that we're used to. Over here you can see some sort of militia or army type of characters guarding the Titan, which is that huge plane over there. And there's also team lives in the corner. It says team lives 6. So what I'm going to assume here is that your team has lives on co-op missions where your team can only die a certain amount before you fail the mission. Now on screen here there's 5 people and only 1 plane, which leads to a question. Is it possible that you can fit more than you and 3 other people in the planes now? I mean, there wasn't planes before, but I'm saying helicopters, they could only fit 3 in there. Will we be able to fit more with a plane? Also notice these amazing weather effects. You can see the splashes on the tire as it drives, and the wind from the plane when it takes off, pushing all the water on the runway, and that huge lightning strike in the background. And now you can give your online character a haircut, and there's plenty of hairstyles and colors, and they're pretty low cost, as you can see over here. And you can also zoom in and move in on your character. There's if you look closely, it seems to be an LA Lakers banner in the background. Over here we have clothes customization. There's plenty of shirt types and styles to go with them as well. I mean, just for baseball jerseys, there's 17 different types you can choose. Now just imagine hoodies and long sleeves and stuff like that too. Now over here, you'll notice this guy. There's a noose member in the background with the helmet and everything. There's also a camper back there if you want to relive your GTA San Andreas memories of driving that off the cliff. And you'll notice here that this pistol is customized to have a flashlight and extended clip. And with this here, car customization online is confirmed, so you can customize your car like you do online and show it off to your friends. So that's a great feature that I was hoping, and they delivered all right. And over here, it seems like there will be drifting in the game too. I'm not sure if that's just, like holding A or X on your controller and like doing that slide, but it does look like he is drifting in that scene. And you'll notice here that females look a lot more realistic than in GTA 4. And you also notice the matte black vehicle driving by. So in GTA Online, you can now purchase houses and apartments and stuff like that, and it gives you a real-time view of what's happening outside, and you can actually invite friends over. So these in here, all these white dots, all these people in the room, these are actually people that are in the lobby. So that's a pretty cool feature. I'm sure there's going to be some mini games, TV you can watch and stuff like that too. Now there's so many exciting features that have been shown in this video, and this is probably one of my top ones too, because it is a wonderful showroom for a parking garage here for your vehicles, and it can fit up to 10 vehicles. And look at that giant lifted truck. Look at this beautiful car he's getting into. All these cars look so nice, and I can't wait to have my own garage like that and show it off to my friends and everything like that. There's also going to be car races, plane races, jet ski races, all those types of races, and you could customize your cars to participate in those. You can also see in this picture here the cables and the towers from the quote-unquote shed, so it's a bit more up the mountain. The water splashes look great in the jet ski races. I just wanted to say that as well. You can see some buoys in the background as well. Here you'll see two classic cars that one looks really lower to the ground. It's like hugging the ground almost. And it looks like they have upgraded headlights to be like HID, be really that blue color, really bright. And the one in red, it has this, I'm not sure what it is. It looks like almost two metal rods coming out of the vehicles on its left side. And I don't know what those are, so if you guys know what that is, be sure to tell me. And then you could also see that character from the TV show of the game standing over there. And a tattoo shop as well, so you can assume that you can also get tattoos. As we saw previously, some characters had tattoos in this video. Here's a beautiful overview of the coastline, and you can see that lighthouse from one of the first scenes in this video, and you could also see a bunch of buildings on the right hand side over there. Again, this is just kind of establishing that there's going to be sort of a single player feel to multiplayer, in a sense that you'll have like a story and missions to complete. This also confirms that you can shoot while parachuting, which is really cool, and the scene is actually one of my favorite visual scenes in the trailer. Here you'll see this guy throwing some type of explosive. I'm not sure what it is. This sort of looks like they're invading a gang hideout. It is the Lost Motorcycle Club gang hideout. As you can see, their emblem in several places, and it looks like maybe something like Red Dead Redemption, where you have to clear out a gang hideout. And of course we have that lovely jet that flies over, and it looks so cool. I can't wait to fly that. Here you'll see that you could actually go on the websites in the game, and here you can buy the Shamal for 1.15 million. And a little thing that I found interesting, which is possibly that there's going to be gas and refueling, because it says at current gas prices you can fly Shamal coast to coast for just $50,000. So I know some of you are talking about fuel and refueling and stuff like that. That may be a possibility, but it may just be, you know, something just put in there. So this sort of makes fun of MySpace, this line over here. And it says the model in the picture belongs to My Room, you know, MySpace executive team during the glory days before everyone decided they wanted their social media to be functional and user friendly. A little punch at MySpace there, because Rockstar's pretty good at making fun of people like that. Now pay close attention to the jet here. In the next scene, this jet is of a different color. So that kind of brings up the question, are jets customizable? Can you choose the color maybe? You can also see a scrapyard down there with a plane, like a broken commercial airliner down there as well. And here's Rockstar's beautiful content creator that lets you create races, and it tells you how long the race is, how many checkpoints there are. You can even add more and cycle between them, and it gives us a really cool top-down view, which leads to the possibility that there may be a mini game or maybe an alternate mode where you could play top-down, which would be pretty cool. And also with this content creator, you seem to be able to create your own death matches, and you can put like up to 50 weapons on the map. You can put helicopters, vehicles. I mean, there's this vehicle in here which you can customize its color. It's called the Rebel, this truck over here. And you can see the weapons wheel again in the weapon stats as well. And this one particularly shows you the assault rifle with grip and extended clip. And it shows that it is increased in accuracy because of these mods. You can also see that the RPG is very powerful and very deadly. There's also this green pill on the radar, which I'm not sure what that is. And you'll see here the beautiful animations from the explosion and the fluid, like reloading of guns. Everything's just, it seems so polished right now. You also see a sort of lens flare and like photo effect when the explosion's too close, which is really cool. And in one of the last scenes here, you'll see the Bandito, which we've seen in an earlier trailer. You also see a huge lifted truck, followed by an older classic looking truck as well. You'll see here that they explode the back of like a money truck sort of thing, and it blows the doors open. And I'm thinking this could be a side mission, or maybe even like a mini event that you can do just while you're driving around. And that of course attracts some police attention. In the second to last scene, we have the police chasing them, and a beautiful audio red over here, and a beautiful conclusion to this amazing multiplayer reveal of Grand Theft Auto Online. So that's amazing. It was totally worth the wait. I love everything in it, and I can't believe that there's still even more details that we don't know about. It's just going to be a great online mode, such an improvement from Grand Theft Auto 4, and I can't wait to play this game. With that being said, so far, what's your favorite part about GTA Online? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and if you could please hit that thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I will be uploading another video today on the GTA Online news with a bunch of interesting things, so be sure to check that out. Also, if you'd like to join up with me on an open lobby for GTA 4, or join me in GTA 5 when it comes out, be sure to like my Facebook or follow me on Twitter, and I'll give you a bit of an update on how to do that. Those links are in the description. Also, be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and 11 p.m. UK time for the latest GTA 5 news. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.